So guys, yesterday we launched 2 new indicators, and what I'd like to do today, and Jake will do this as well on our channel here, is start to educate you guys on how to use these. There's nothing that has been programmed like this. I promise you guys, I've been doing this for 10 years. We have an indicator that is responsible for the highest win rate ever recorded in cryptocurrency, over 300 wins and 0 losses. And the experience I've had with indicators to the point of even talking to Iskander, which is the COO of TradingView, previous COO of opening up an indicator marketplace. We actually had the COO and the marketing manager of TradingView reach out to me and try to purchase indicators before. I'm not trying to put myself on an extra pedestal or anything like that. I'm just trying to give a little background of knowing indicators very well, okay? What we released yesterday was a couple indicators. One of these was called the Pro Trade Manager, which you guys will see down here, as well as you guys are going to be able to see another indicator called the Market Cycle Highs and Lows, which is up here. There's a link in the description that you guys can go to and you can have those. What I want you guys to be paying attention to and teach you today is what do we look for when it comes to the best moves on Bitcoin. There's been a pattern in this cycle and this uptrend that is very easy to spot if you just drop these 2 indicators on your charts. So the first one, there is not going to be, in my opinion, another indicator that's going to call the cycle lows better than market cycle highs and lows. There's a reason why we called it that, okay? The low in 2022 was called. The cycle low over here in 2019 was predicted with fear and max fear, okay? Now follow along with this study that I'm about to show you guys. In this uptrend, every low point of Bitcoin where you should have been buying has been predicted previously. And this indicator was not dialed in just to make this look pretty, okay? Because I'm actually probably gonna come out with another video today on a totally random coin, and it's the same settings, okay? When we have dropped down into the purple section, I'm gonna move this way so you guys can see this. Do you see purple here, 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 and where we're currently at? Okay, that is mild caution. We're nowhere close to fear, and we're nowhere close to max fear, but we are at mild caution. Every time Bitcoin has hit mild caution on the candle close, Bitcoin has soared back up 98%, and from the close here, 61%. I know people want to say the top of the market saying we're just going into a bear market. Okay, that's fine. But if you're looking for dollar cost average entries, this is a pit stop. One more confirmation that I want to show you guys. If this is true, and it has held true the entire time, because we haven't even gone through the most bullish months of the year, which is basically November and December, this is a place where you guys want to be looking to potentially get a dollar cost average back into the market. On top of this, the Pro Trade Manager is comprised of 9 different indicators. And in the tutorial video, I actually went through MACD, I went through RSI, I believe I went through stochastic as well to show you guys those are good. But when you start comprising 9 indicators in one, you get an accuracy that you will not find on any other indicator. Guys, I've been coding for 10 years. Nothing is going to beat this oscillator down here for long entries and shorts. You will not be able to find it, okay? And I'll give you proof of that in just one second here. So watch this. When you get a green dot where 9 oscillators are overextended to the downside, and you also have Bitcoin moving into its emotional state of mild caution, what do you think could possibly happen next? I would be looking for DCA entries back into Bitcoin, potentially to ride this back up. Now, I'm not saying, if you've got $1,000, don't DCA the whole thing. Like maybe take 20%. But there is a sign here that when a green dot shows up and you've got the emotional sentiment of the market turning to mild caution, this is a place where you want to be looking to enter back into the market, okay? And what you're seeing is actually updating live right now with price going up and down. So if we see another flush in the market and we ever hit caution, you need to realize we have never hit caution. We have not hit caution since June of 2022. So this is where it gets interesting, because I know some of you guys are like, well, the market's going down and we're in a bear market. Okay, well, then you should be setting up these alerts. So come over here to the alerts section, and I'll show you guys how to set this up. You guys can go under price and go to market cycle highs and lows. And then what I want you guys to do is do this. I would set up caution. So you can set up the caution alert. If you really want to get aggressive here and you think it's really going to crash and you want the best entries, set up concern and fear. I don't think we're going to hit max fear right now. We're not in the bear season. But set up caution, and then come down here, go once per bar close, go to message, and do DCA Bitcoin. And then create this. This will now give you an overextension of a deviation in the market that has never been hit for the entire uptrend of Bitcoin. Do you think that would be a fantastic place to get back in? The answer is like absolutely, guys. Okay? Let me show something on Ethereum here before I turn this off. I just want to kind of educate you guys today. I showed this to our members and I said, guys, if Ethereum is going to crash here and we really see Ethereum's top in, what you need to be watching for are two different areas. It's going to be this lighter blue, which is going to be concern, and it's going to be fear. If Ethereum hits that, it's probably time to load up. If you get this and you get green dots to the downside, this historically has been a place where the price just explodes in appreciation. Okay? My goal, guys, was to find a metric that I did not have to look at candle prices anymore. I could actually overlay it on my chart and come over here and take off bodies, borders, and wicks. And I could just say, all right, instead of looking at candles on my chart, why don't I get a vast amount of data that tells me the emotional sentiment of the market? And if the market is getting extremely red, like right on this candle close at the top, it hit extreme greed. That was the place to take a dollar cost average exit, guys, on Ethereum. And you guys saw it on Bitcoin as well. So now you have a price chart that's giving you entries, and exits, as well as an emotional sentiment of the current price. It like does not get better than that. And then you have an indicator that shows you guys the entries based off 9 different oscillators. Well, not all oscillators, but most of them are. If you partner those together, it's very hard not to get incredible entries back into the market. And here's what I would suggest. Like I showed you guys setting those alerts up. I would not be staring at your charts all the time. Like I'm going to take this even further because you guys need to see this as well. I showed SHIB to you guys, but look at SHIB. Like SHIB, I feel like I'm giving away some really valuable data right now, but you guys are getting this and set up your alerts. SHIB hit concerned yesterday. Guys, SHIB hit concerned. The last time SHIB hit concerned and closed, it went up 46%. It then went up, I'll be conservative here, I won't pull the other high, it went up 23%. And then after that, it went up 59%, almost 60%. How do we know this? Like the historical data is telling you it's really, really oversold to the downside. And the beauty of this, and most indicators, because people get a signal and they're like, should I take the signal or not? The beauty of this is you've got history. Go look at the past of how accurate it's been. Guys, SHIB on the close of concern was a really good entry. And I think, guys, we are going to get a green dot showing up here, probably on the daily close today. And I'm just going to leave that there. I bet you it will be one of the best dollar cost average entries if you guys just set this indicator up, you look for the green dot, and I'm going to come back to you in 2 weeks here, and you're going to be like, whoa, that thing actually predicted this to an incredible degree. Speaking of incredible degree, look at this for a second. Look at this on the daily time frame. And here's what I'll do, because I know you guys are getting used to the colors there. Let me just show you the accuracy of this. Because when people see it like this, they're like, whoa, this is like kind of ridiculous. When you guys look at how the Pro Trade Manager has predicted tops and bottoms, I will not cheat, I promise you. I will go straight over the yellow dot and go straight up. It predicted the low here on Bitcoin before the move up. All this move up here. Right on this candle was this candle here. At the topping of the structure before we saw the move back down. At the low here was exactly at this candle. The small one before the appreciation of Bitcoin went up about 15%. Then you see the sell in the market, a little overextension, and then a drop of 6%. And we can just come here and see this over here. This was a great place to dollar cost average in before I move back up of 5.64. And again, right at the top up here, before the market started moving all the way back down. Guys, really, if you're trying to find an edge right now, when the market is so uncertain with the government shutdown, monetary policy all over the place, where we literally don't know what's going to happen because we're waiting for the government to open back up, having indicators that can help get you guys in and out. And if you're day trading or swing trading, this is where you guys want to be. This is what you want to have on your charts to help you predict what's coming in the markets. And when you have something like this where you can just take off your candles, like I just showed you guys, and you look and say, okay, the historical data here says I should really, really be paying attention to Bitcoin right now. Because never in the history of this uptrend have we hit purple without skyrocketing back up. I'm not guaranteeing we skyrocket back up, but the data is sure as heck clear when you put it on your charts, okay? And I don't think you guys have access to this data. So all in is here. If you guys have purchased our previous indicators, our Pro Pack and Top and Bottom Finder, we're giving you 60% off these indicators. It's kind of like a ridiculous deal we're doing right now. If you guys are just watching this and you are not a member of us at TradeConfident.io, if you get a membership at TradeConfident.io, and I actually trade my account every Tuesday and Friday, and I show you guys where my account balance is and actually show you all my buys and sells, and I use these indicators, if you guys get a membership at tradeconfident.io, you guys will get $150 off each of these indicators as well. And I'm sorry, this is taking a little bit, there we go, while it's a low, but this is my current account that I trade, okay? Go to the link in the description of the indicators and it will take you guys to this page. These are all built with AI, guys. I coded all the other ones by hand. Like we took AI Claude Sonnet and maxed it out to get this degree of accuracy. There's no other way to do it if you want this type of accuracy. So real quick running through here. If you guys are a member of us, it is $49 for the first month. We will give you $150 off each of the indicators just for paying $49 for us to get a membership. Okay, and then I'll teach you for a month of how I'm stewarding my money for the next month using these indicators, so you get education as well. If you guys have purchased the top and bottom finder or the Pro Pack, which are the indicators that we've used to go 314 wins and 0 losses, if you've purchased this, email us. We are going to give you 60% off all the new AI indicators. And you just have to email us, and you guys know the email is down here at the bottom. It is betradeconfident@gmail.com. Okay, I know I've done a lot today for you guys, but I'm getting on here because I see the opportunity for people to remove emotion, see the data, and act upon it because of how accurate it is. And I think this is a time where you need to be paying attention and setting these indicators up because of the accuracy. It proves itself, okay? All right, I love you guys. I'll end this here, and everything you guys need is linked in the description, and it's got a fire emoji, and it's got the $150 off for each of you guys who have a membership with us. And if you don't, you guys can sign up for that as well, and I will coach you guys this Friday on what I'm doing with about my $1 million in crypto and about a $500,000 in metals and what I'll be doing with that moving forward. I love you guys. Pay attention and set up those alerts. Bye, guys.